Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your wonderful host, Phantom, and welcome to Homeworld Remastered. This is something Verado actually gave me last year to play, but like a lot of other things, it got shoved off to the side, never to be seen again until now. I figured, while I'm digging around in the pile for things to record, well, why not this as well? Because it's not like Homeworld is a bad game, and though I have played the second game, I never actually finished it though, or, well, I can't remember. I've seen the ending of Homeworld 2, but I don't know if I finished the game myself or watched it first. Don't remember. But, in any case, I also attempted to play Homeworld 1, and the biggest issue with Homeworld 1 versus Homeworld 2 is the controls. The controls in the original Homeworld are, well, let's just say Homeworld 2 is a lot better, but since we have the remastered version here, I can play Homeworld, the original Homeworld, and Cataclysm with Homeworld 2's controls. This is good. This is good. And Homeworld is, it's one of those real-time strategy games that it's on its own spot on the shelf. You can't really screw with it. But it's been a long time since I've played either game, so we're gonna run through the tutorial, and then we're gonna get into the single-player campaign. So, come along with me as we plot a course through space. Now, let's see here. Right. Introduction to Homeworld Remastered. Basic commands and advanced commands. Right. And also, the Remastered Edition, as far as I know, was actually fairly well received. It's just that the transition between hit-scan weapons, well, originally projectile-based weapons and hit-scan weapons did some funky things to the multiplayer. But I didn't hear anything about it making the single player any worse. And while updated graphics for both games is, well, Homeworld is just one of those games you just want to stop and stare at it. I think it actually developed a stop and stare attitude in my head to the point where I can't really play real-time strategy games very well because I want to stop and stare at everything that's going on. At least Homeworld lets me do that. I get kind of internally pissed off when the game's moving too fast and I can't actually look at what I'm doing. Can't actually enjoy what I'm doing. But, well, Homeworld will let me do that. It's just that it can get pretty balls hard in some of these missions. But let's go into the basic tutorial and refamiliarize ourselves with Fleet Command.
Welcome to the Homeworld training mission. This tutorial will cover the user interface, camera control, unit selection, and movement. Our first priority is the taskbar. The taskbar provides you with a variety of information about what you currently have selected and provides you easy access to basic commands. Click OK to continue.
Right, and there's that, I always want to say Tron with the way the warp for all the ships comes in. It's a solid bar that just renders the ship into existence. Oh god, Homeworld. But okay, right? Continuing?
You can minimize the taskbar by clicking on the flashing icon or pressing backspace. Do this now.
Okay, so,
To bring the taskbar back, keep pressing backspace. Do this now.
What taskbar, though? Is it, like, do I have to click on the thingy? This is the carrier, but, yeah, Oh, right, okay.
Good job.
Right,
the
so I can...
recall window displays all previous speech in the mission. Click on the recall icon to display all previous speech in the mission.
Click on recall for total recall, but yes, that's the, I want to sit and stare at things thing. Good. See? Good. Fantastic. I'm gonna have a good time here watching everything explode.
To exit the recall window, click Close.
Right.
Throughout the game, objectives will be assigned to you. Objectives give you information on what you must accomplish in each mission. Click OK to continue. You have just been issued a new objective. To access the objective screen, click on the flashing icon. Do this now. Good job. This is the objectives screen. Click the Learn How to Play Homeworld objective to get more information on it. To exit the objective screen, click on the Close button.
Right, okay, so learn how to play Homeworld. Excuse me. Attain basic familiarity with the camera control, unit selection, and movement. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, over the course of the video game, stupid, you're gonna get objectives that you need to do. So this is where I look at them. Okay.
To issue orders, you must first select the ships you want to command. Click OK to continue.
Right.
Left-click on the scouts to select them.
They're right in front of my face, but okay.
Reporting.
Scouts selected. New reinforcements available. A second scout squadron is launching. To select multiple squadrons, first hold down the left mouse button and then drag a box around both scout squadrons. Do this now. This is called drag selecting.
It's actually called macro play! Yeah!
Excellent work. Click OK to continue. Notice that the taskbar has been updated with your selection. The taskbar lists all currently selected ships. Ships can be selected by left-clicking, drag selecting, and by clicking on the ship icon in the taskbar.
Now, you see, I got a bit of a problem here because I'm playing this in windowed mode, and the game is squishing the window down, so I may actually have to go into full screen after the tutorial, so you may need to give me a minute here. Or I may just have to reduce the resolution. Just a teeny tiny bit, but okay, fine.
In order to master space combat, you must first learn how to control the camera. At this point, the camera is focused on a squadron of scouts. Click OK to continue.
Okay.
Hold down the right mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the camera. Do this now.
It's time for eyeball sex!
Excellent work.
Woo!
Click OK to continue.
Uh-huh. Very, 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 very pretty. Very, very pretty space game.
Continue practicing camera rotation. When you are ready to move on, click OK.
Yes, ma'am. Wee! I'm gonna be in charge of your fleet in a couple of minutes, but wee! Okay, I think we familiarized ourselves with camera control. Thank you.
To zoom the camera, scroll the mouse wheel or hold down both mouse buttons while moving the mouse forwards and backwards. Practice camera zooming.
In,
Good work.
out. In,
When you are ready to
out.
continue,
In,
OK.
out, in, out, in. 1 minute, ma'am. I want to make sure I got this right here. I gotta link this up with rotating too. In, out, around, up, down, down. Okay, we're good.
To pan the camera, move the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Do this now.
This is why I may have to go to full screen for this.
Excellent work.
But no. Yeah, you
OK
see?
to continue.
See, I can't pan it. Okay, I gotta go to full screen after this tutorial because I can't pan it right because the mouse goes right off the screen. We may have an issue.
The arrow keys on the keyboard also pan the camera. Now, pan the camera until the scouts are no longer in view.
Okay, bye, scouts.
Good work.
But where did they go?
OK to continue. Or keep practicing camera panning.
I lost my scouts? Where did they go? Where did they go? Oh, they're there.
To focus the camera on a ship, press the middle mouse button or use the focus key. This snaps the camera to the currently selected ship, in this case, the Scouts. Excellent work.
What?
To focus on an unselected ship, hold down the Alt key and left-click on the object. Try this now.
Focus on an unselected ship. Alt key? Oh, okay, so Alt key is the focus key, I'm assuming, because it didn't actually tell me what the fuck the focus key was. Right. So, hang on. Right. Now go back to carrier. Right. I like my big ships. Wait, that's the middle mouse. I'm gonna be fucking that up a lot. Right. Yes. All very nice and pretty.
The next topic is the Sensors Manager. To activate the Sensors Manager, press spacebar or click on the Sensors icon on the taskbar.
Okay. Sensors. Also, this thing. Right. But,
The Sensors Manager allows you to see the game world from a much greater distance and is used for strategic movement and command of ships. Click OK to continue.
This is my tactical map. This is, well, every map in Homeworld is basically a really big circle, and there's stuff in it, and you need to pay attention because some of the stuff will kill you. So you need this really big map. And if I remember correctly, actually no, I think it was, I can't remember exactly what the hell annoyed me the most about the original Homeworld's controls, but it was something to do with having to open this map every 5 seconds. Homeworld 2, you could kind of get away with it without actually using that much. It was a little bit, well, actually a lot more intuitive. But, well, continuing on.
The 2 green dots represent the 2 scout squadrons. From the Sensors Manager, you can see distant objects such as these asteroids. The Sensors Manager also displays objective information. Click OK to continue.
Okay, right. I'm assuming I have to go mine the asteroids now, or go scout the asteroids. Yes? What's the ping? There is no ping. It's just fucking dicking me around. I'll give you my objective.
Camera control and ship selection work as normal in the Sensors Manager. All ships have a tactical overlay, or TO for short. TOs help identify friendly and enemy targets. Click OK to continue.
It's the blips. It's the blips. So Carrier is a rectangle, and the scouts are a triangle, and all the other ships probably have different shapes and whatnot.
Friendly ships will have green TOs. Enemy targets will have red TOs. Allies have yellow TOs. Click OK to continue.
Okay, okay, so it goes on a scale. It's like, this is us, we like these guys. These are enemies, we hate these guys. These guys are kind of somewhere in the middle, we might hate them tomorrow. Not sure yet, do not open fire.
Tab cycles through all various TO settings. Some settings display more information than others. Experiment using the camera in the Sensors Manager now. To return to the normal view, press spacebar.
Okay, so...
Standing by.
I'm pressing tab, but I don't see anything new going on here aside from them flashing off. On and off. Whatever. Okay, so, yeah, we have all of the camera controls here. It's just a really big screen, and it should be a whole lot easier, really, to... Well, from what I remember from playing Homeworld 1, attempting to play it. But, yes, good. Good.
We will now cover ship movement. To effectively command your fleet, you must learn how to navigate 3D space. Click OK to continue.
To effectively manage the fleet of spaceships, we have to be able to first tell them, go the fuck over there, stupid. Yes.
First, select a scout squadron. Remember, you can left-click or drag-select the desired ships.
Macro play!
Now, right-click on this group of asteroids to issue a right-click move command.
Alright, well, go over there.
Timeline confirmed.
Right-click movement orders a ship to move to a specified landmark. For example, another ship, an asteroid, or a piece of debris. Remember, you can rotate and zoom the camera while issuing a move command. Click OK to continue.
I'm enjoying my ships moving around through space. Yes, good.
The scouts have reached their destination. Ships can also be moved to any point in space. Click OK to continue. To use the movement disk, right-click on empty space or press the movement hotkey, M.
This shit.
Do this now.
Oh, this shit.
Good work. The movement disk represents the current plane the selected unit is on. Right-click on a desired location to
This
issue a
shit.
move
This is
order.
basically what you had to do, if I remember correctly, for all of Homeworld. You couldn't, like, right-click on space. You had to do this. So, holy shit. But yes, we go up and down in Homeworld, and therefore we need some kind of interface that can do that, and this is basically what you've got. Okay, so... over here?
Strike
The
group
ship will
coordinates
now
locked
move
in.
to its target destination. The next lesson will cover vertical movement. While right-click movement covers most situations, vertical movement is needed to gain tactical advantages.
I don't see any tactical advantages from going up and down in space. I usually just rub my ships against something until it explodes, and that works out pretty well. That got me through Academy. I don't think we need to go up and down. We don't need to do anything fancy. And if we need to do anything fancy, we'll just bring more ships. Right? I can handle a fleet.
Bring up
Okay.
the Sensors Manager. Notice the ping on the map is above the world plane. The world plane is the horizontal disk at the center of the map.
Yes, the
Click
flashy
OK
yellow
to
thing
continue.
is is 0 level.
To use vertical movement, first select a ship.
Ready.
Now, bring up the movement disk by right-clicking on empty space or pressing
Right.
the movement hotkey. To raise or lower the destination point, hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse up or down. Order one of your ships to move to the ping on the map.
Yes, now I
using
gotta
the
tell them to
3D
go
movement.
up! Up!
Good.
Are they going up? Oh, right.
Strike group
This
moving into
concludes this
position.
tutorial. Practice using the camera, selecting ships, and issuing move orders. When you're ready to move on, click OK to proceed to the next tutorial.
Alright, so that's basic controls. Yeah, the funky thing about Homeworld is the 3D control, but also one of the more memorable things about Homeworld is, well, how you play the damn game, and also what everyone will say, the visual fidelity, as you can see here by everything looking very, very pretty. But I've said that about maybe like 3 or 4 times by now. So, right. What I'm gonna do right now is since we're done with this tutorial, I'm going to get out, I'm gonna stop recording real quick, and I'm gonna change the resolution, because if I change it while I'm playing, Elgato freaks the hell out, and I can't necessarily do anything. Rather, actually, hang on a minute. Let me figure this out. One sec, I'll be right back. Alright, so I figured out that it doesn't actually really freak out all that much when I go to full screen in this game, so we can play it now in full screen. So let's get back to the tutorials really quick. We can get on to the second one now. So, basic commands. This tutorial covers basic combat, resource collection, shipbuilding, and research. Now we get to rub the ships on things and make things explode. Good, good. Need more action.
This tutorial will cover resourcing, shipbuilding, and combat. To build ships and research new technology, you will need to harvest resources. Resources can be gathered from asteroids and salvage containers. Click OK to continue.
Right, here's our harvester and our carrier, because we haven't got the mothership yet. We're still in command of the carriers for now. It's okay, I kind of like the carriers more than the mothership, to be honest. Yeah, the mothership's cool, and some easily recognizable, but, you know, sometimes I feel a little bit more manly while I'm not commanding the giant space taco.
To harvest, select the resource collector and right-click on the indicated asteroid. Do this now.
Okay, so click on the
Standing by.
harvester, and then go mine the things.
Collection
Excellent.
confirmed.
Additionally, pressing the Harvest hotkey, H, will order selected resource collectors to harvest nearby resources. Click OK to continue.
Okay, so if I just hit H, they'll go to the nearest asteroid and start drilling the thing. Good, okay, good.
Production ships, like this carrier, can build ships. Click the Build button, B, to open the Build Manager. The currently displayed menu shows the available fighter-class ships that can be built. Click OK to continue. Click on the Scout icon to begin construction of a Scout squadron.
Right. See, this is also something I like from Homeworld itself, but also other games, other more sort of action-y focused RTS games. This technically still has base building, and you know,
Signing off, thank you.
just kind of staring at the harvester going about his business by docking into the resource bay. But one of the things that I do like it is when things keep moving along, and you know, moving along like this, and you kind of carry your base with you in certain circumstances. I think I picked this up from World in Conflict and also Homeworld as well in some cases. I just like it when, yeah, base building is a nice thing. However, sometimes base building is really not that great. And I look at StarCraft as an example of why even when an RTS game has base building, it does not work out for me, because I do not like playing StarCraft. I play the single player for StarCraft. Multiplayer? No. No. It is not my game, and it will never be my game. But this I like. This I really do like. I like it when I can just sort of, you know, when I've got something. I know Homeworld doesn't do this, but you got a sort of a backpack that you're carrying around, and that backpack is basically your fleet and everything that you've upgraded in the fleet. You carry your home around. Basically space hermits or something like that. But I like that. I like having something that, you know, builds and grows in complexity as I play the game, even though Homeworld isn't necessarily that kind of game in itself. Though, through the campaign, if I remember correctly, at least with Homeworld 2 as well, you did keep all of the ships that you had on the previous mission, unless something horrible happened to them all. There are a couple of missions that do that in Homeworld 2, if I remember correctly, but for the most part, when you build a carrier, you're hauling that carrier with you the entire game. Or as far as it'll go. But, well, so, let's build this scout.
Notice how the progress bar increases, indicating the status of the current build task.
Right. It's doing stuff! Yes!
Click on the Research button or the Research hotkey, R, to activate the Research Manager.
I also like it when a game gives me time to click around the screen on things, because while hotkeys are more efficient, they just kind of expedite the game in a way that, well, I can't necessarily enjoy what I'm doing again. You see, this is what I like. I like to stop and stare. But I think my major problem is that means I'm never going to be good at competitive multiplayer real-time strategy games because, well, basically, winning those games is all about cutting corners. This, though, this is my speed.
This is the Research Manager. Notice that enhanced scout sensor technology is available for research. This improves scout sensors. Click OK to continue. Each research item will unlock new build or research options to enhance your ships. Deciding what to research or upgrade is critical for victory. Click OK to continue.
Waiting. Waiting. Boy, research takes a long time.
Scout sensor research complete. Stand by to begin combat lessons. A squadron of bombers has been constructed, and an unarmed torpedo frigate has been provided. Click OK to continue.
Right. You see, I saw those ships coming out of the launch bay, and I immediately saw the crab, like the wings, or like the crab claws as we go back over here. I immediately recognized them as bombers. See, they can kind of, well, they've got winglets, but, you know, from the distance, they kind of just look like they've got claws. So yes, bombers. They finally gave me something with guns. Alright, so we also got a torpedo frigate. Yes, good. The missile-hucking monstrosity, but it's unarmed, though. Why did they give me a... Am I gonna have to destroy it? Is it a practice target?
To attack a target, select the bomber squadron and right-click on the torpedo frigate. Order the bombers to attack the torpedo frigate now.
Okay, so it is a practice target.
Acknowledged.
Alright. Well, line up and look good for the cameras, boys.
Strike group, prepare for assault. Enemy neutralized.
Well...
To attack multiple enemies, hold down Control and use the left mouse button to drag select a group of targets. Attack the 3 frigates now.
Oh, is that a thing? I can hold down Control and tell them, just kill everything here, right?
Strike group, prepare for assault. Strike group, prepare for assault. Strike group coordinates locked in.
I seem to have fucked it up.
Strike group, prepare for assault. Confirmed.
Did I do it right? Hold Control and drag a bandbox over... Right, I did it right. You see, they're shooting at it, too. Okay, so they just shoot at everything. Right, good to know. The scouts are just kind of... They're the film crew. This is now a propaganda film. Hagarans at war!
Congratulations. You now understand all the basics required to play Homeworld.
Thank you. But yes, so I know how to move things around, I know how to research things, I know how to build things, I know how to blow stuff up. Good, I am now, well, I am now ready to find the Homeworld, which is, if I remember correctly, was that the story of the original Homeworld itself? Finding the Homeworld in general? Or is that Homeworld 2? I don't remember. We'll get refreshed. There's still a third tutorial, though. Okay, advanced commands.
This tutorial covers control groups, special actions, and advanced commands. Control groups allow you to select a group of ships and assign them to one of the 10 number keys. Click OK to continue.
Alright, we seem to have 3 groups of fighters, right? Or interceptors. Right, good.
First, select the 3 squadrons of interceptors. Now press the Control key and the number 1 at the same time to assign the interceptors to Group 1.
Right.
You have now assigned that group to the number 1. From now on, pressing the number 1 key or clicking on the 1 icon on the taskbar will select Group 1. Click OK to continue.
Alright, now we're managing fighter command here.
Pressing the number 1 twice will also focus the camera on the interceptors. Up to 10 groups can be assigned, each corresponding to one of the number keys.
Good thing I put on subtitles because the warping in sound kind of just blotted out her voice entirely for a moment there. But yes, 10 groups assigned at once.
Now assign the newly arrived bombers to Group 2.
Right.
Reporting.
Group Excellent. Now, order
wait.
Group 2 to attack the enemy frigate that is just hyperspaced in.
Wait, no, I did get them all. Alright, so this is... Alright, number 1 is Fighter Command, and number 2 is Bomber Command. Right, good. Okay, so it's a very mean-looking frigate over there.
Strike group prepare for assault.
Bombers, get your ass in there.
Group 2 reports victory. Well done. The next lesson covers special actions. Special actions vary from ship to ship. The carrier that has just arrived has a cloaking generator. To use special actions, first select the carrier.
I see. Alright, this is mine. I thought they're gonna teach me how to gut a ship in a minute, I assume.
Ready.
This tab displays all special actions. Currently, only the cloak ability icon is active. Press the cloak icon to activate the carrier's cloak generator.
Alright. Run silent.
Cloaking sail.
Special actions are also activated via the Shift menu. To access the Shift menu, hold down Shift and right-click on a ship or empty space. Using either the Special Actions commands icons on the taskbar or the Shift menu, order the carrier to decloak.
Alright, this stuff. Right. This is kamikaze. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I have to open the book for that. Yes, I have to open the special orders book in order to tell them, ram them ships, boys. Alright. Good. And also, this is kind of one of the more hidden stuff. This is where I think where the fun stuff actually happens from the Homeworld, this stuff, but it's kind of easy to forget this shit. But if I remember correctly, someone mentioned that the most efficient way of going about winning Homeworld 1 was just capturing all the ships. I'm not gonna cheese it like that, but we may have a situation where we call in the Marines. But, okay, so decloak.
Cloak field disengaged.
Unlike Cloak, some special actions require a target. This Marine frigate is one such example. Marine frigates are used to capture enemy ships. To capture an enemy ship, select the Marine frigate and right-click on the enemy frigate. You can also use the capture icon or the Shift menu.
Call in the Marines!
Course set. Capture target acquired. Stand by for insertion.
Breaching!
Marines going in.
Now you just imagine, maybe 3-4 squads just breaching into a target ship. They're cardboard cutout dummies just sort of laying around the hallways, a lot of banging, shooting.
Encountering light resistance. Let's finish this.
Light resistance, they say. Light resistance is cardboard dummies. Right. That's light resistance to the Marines. Yes, good. Right, and about now to getting their way to the bridge. They walk in. There's probably someone, someone standing in for the captain that says, "Good job, men. You've managed to destroy and capture a ship armed by cardboard men."
Bridge is ours.
Okay, well, that's the Marines. Okay, so
Tactics will be covered next.
oh yes, okay.
Idle ships will default to their tactics setting. Tactics govern how ships react to the enemy targets. Click OK to continue.
Can I set them to just murder everything on sight?
Units set on aggressive will retaliate against all enemy targets. Ships on defensive will defend friendly ships but will not pursue enemy targets. This is the default tactic. Passive tactics order units to stand down. They will not engage the enemy under any circumstances. Tactics will also change the formations ships use. Click OK to continue.
Right.
To change tactics for selected ships, click on the desired tactic on the taskbar. You can also use the tactics hotkeys.
What are the tactics hotkeys? I'm assuming they're these? Yes, down here. Okay, offensive, defensive, passive, aggressive, evasive, and neutral. Right. And this is the... Yeah, right. The formations, of course. We have capital phalanx, frigate line, fighter screen, delta formation, broad formation, X formation, claw formation. Ooh, that's a spooky one. Wall formation, sphere formation, and disband formation. Right, okay.
Strike groups are tactical formations of ships designed to support each other in battle. Click OK to continue. Drag select all of these ships.
Ready.
Now, select a strike group formation from the strike group rollout on the taskbar.
Right, so let's see here. So we've got bombers and fighters, so let's put fighter screen.
New formation.
Well done. Strike groups are more efficient than the collection of their parts. However, you will notice that a strike group will only travel as quickly as its slowest unit. Therefore, a strike group is a trade-off between speed and efficiency.
Macro play!
Waypoints allow you to move your ships along specified paths. This can be used to move around asteroid fields or to set up sneak attacks. Click OK to continue. Click on the waypoint icon, hotkey W, to enter waypoint mode. While in this mode, you can queue a series of move commands. Your ships will move to each destination point in sequence. Practice this now. Waypoints can also be used to issue common commands such as attack or harvest. However, once a command is issued, the waypoint path ends at that point. To end the waypoint, simply click on the waypoint icon, the hotkey W, or press escape.
Okay. So let's do this, even though I'm probably not going to use this nearly as often as the game thinks I'm going to. That's one. Wait, no, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I'm still fucking it up. Okay, so we're gonna go here and here. All right, so there you go. Go around in a big fucking circle. That's your patrol pattern.
You have now successfully completed the final tutorial for Homeworld. If you wish to practice these skills, you will be confronted by ever-increasing Vigor strike forces.
Right. Practice these skills, you will be confronted by ever-increasing Vigor strike. They're gonna send targets at me? Alright, we can go for a little bit of a skirmish here. See, these men are on patrol. We can handle this. So where are the damn Vigor? Alright, first of all, how big's this map? Well, it's fairly sizable, but I don't have any indication of where the enemy might be coming from if they continue to come at me. Or if they come at me. So what we're going to do is we're going to be smart about this. We're going to build a scout.
Assembly underway.
We're also going to build a fighter facility.
Construction underway.
And we need to find some resources as well. So, where's the closest area with resources? We need a large amount of them if we're going to stake our claim on this part of the universe. It would seem here would be the best idea. So, we're going to take these units.
Scout squadron complete.
Move them over here. We're going to call in our, well...
Group 1 copies. Group 1 standing by.
Right. We're going to take our strike group. Move them over here.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Setting drives to idle.
Wait.
Ready.
Wrong button.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Alright, good.
Carrier fighter facility complete.
New fighters available for construction.
Apparently the assault frigate is a dud. Alright, well. So, do we have anything for expanded sensors of some kind? Apparently not. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna be relying on basically just our eyes and our ears here. Okay, so... Well, now we need to go find our targets.
Roger.
So, oh!
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Looks like they found us.
Strike group, prepare for assault. Strike group under enemy attack.
Get them, boys!
Group 2 has defeated the enemy. Group 1 reports enemy contact.
They ain't dead though, you fuckers!
Strike group, prepare for assault.
Fucking...
Weapons set to full power. Pursuing target.
Drop them!
Contact confirmed.
Okay, so they came from that direction, so I'm gonna assume that they're gonna be coming from that direction. Alright, so...
Copy.
Scouts! Oh, spacebar, right. So,
Strike group coordinates locked in.
go over there and have a look. Actually, you know what, let's be clever about this.
Strike group moving into position.
Go, Oh, that's a problem. Okay.
Group 1. Strike group to battle positions. Hold formation, let's keep it together now.
Alright, those bombers are
Frigate
basically
under attack.
duds, but that
Contact.
frigate's basically a
Watch your
dud,
six.
and he can't actually do anything, so we're
Construction underway.
gonna need some
Assembly
fighters.
underway. Strike group receiving fire.
We're also gonna need some resource harvesters. Where are they? Right, resource collector.
Drawing heavy fire.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes. We may actually have to hold down our position
Cabin
first.
pressure dropping.
Frigate lost.
There was nobody in that, though. Okay, so that is a tremendous amount of dudes, and those are bombers. Okay, so where are my scouts? Are my scouts still? Yes, they are. They have completely outskilled the enemy by going up in space. Amazing.
Interceptor squadron complete.
All right, let's heat it up in here.
Group 1 reports victory.
All right, good. They seem to have dismantled the enemy. Good. All right,
Confirmed.
so we are
Pursuing targets.
right. Those guys are going to be going after that, and we're actually going to run out of resources if we keep doing this. So actually, we're going to call that off, and we're going to actually have to
Underway.
call in
Under
some
fire.
resource
Requesting
harvesters.
orders. Assembly underway.
Keep goddamn fighting
Standing
your
by.
orders.
Strike group to battle positions. Strike group reports hostile contact.
Okay, those are bombers that are coming right from my carrier. Okay, this might be a bit of an issue. Right,
Acknowledged. Strike group attack order confirmed.
get in there.
Aggressive tactics confirmed.
And I know that the
Fire
carrier
will.
only has 2 resource collector hard points. I seem to have fucked up the camera, though. Right,
Strike group under enemy attack.
that is
Under
going to be an
attack. What's
issue.
the call?
Resource collector complete.
Standing by. Lock all weapons on target.
The Marine cruiser, or Marine frigate, only has a flak gun, but it should be able to soften the enemy a little bit, and the carriers did
Marine
well.
frigate under
It ain't
attack.
gonna drop dead in an
Supporting
instant.
units. Strike group reports hostile contact. Standing by.
You
Collection
get
is
mining!
done.
You're getting paid! The Union signed off on this resource collector. You go nuts! Oh boy.
Resource collector complete.
That frigate's not in a good way.
Under fire. Requesting orders. Reporting friendly units. Cabin pressure dropping.
Well, we lost the
Frigate
Marines.
lost. Group 1 has defeated the enemy. Carrier under attack.
Well, Group 1, get your asses back to base. I need your assistance.
Forces downrange. Group 1 copies. Strike group attack order confirmed. Group 2 copies.
Okay, we need to
Strike group coordinates locked in.
get your
Group
asses
2
over
reports
here.
Enemy contact.
Group 2. Strike group receiving
damn.
fire.
Okay, so we've got resources now. We can start producing fighters.
Engaging targets of opportunity. Assembly underway.
Carrier's taking some damage. Actually, a lot of damage.
Acknowledged. Heavy fire confirmed.
Wait a minute, though. It's a lot of things, but I've got an idea.
Cloaking offline.
Offline?
Strike group reports hostile contact. Cloaking engaged. Drawing heavy fire. Target entered a dust cloud. They're off on sensors.
Interceptor squadron complete.
Under attack.
Seems that I can't actually use the cloak
attack.
like this.
Reporting.
Oh
Strike
no,
group
my
to
plans!
Strike group to battle position.
I'm gonna lose my
Standing by.
carrier like this.
Destination locked in. Taking damage, please. Under fire. Requesting order.
Maybe if we
Strike group
move,
under
we'll
enemy
spread
attack.
out the damage a bit. Yeah, I'm not winning against that.
Heavy
Oh
fire
boy.
confirmed. Strike
Oh
group reports
yeah.
hostile contact.
That's
Carrier
not good.
taking heavy damage. Drawing heavy fire. Under attack. What's the call? Copy.
Well,
Carrier destroyed.
Strike group receiving fire. Heavy fire confirmed.
Group 1 destroyed.
The campaign missions are less crushingly difficult than that, though, and the mothership is a lot more durable than a carrier. Well, at least I passed the test there, at least for knowing the book smarts. They're not going to throw that many fighters at me without giving me fair warning first. That's a lot of that's a lot of things. Okay. So that's done. Let's go play the campaign, shall we? And look, they booted me back to the main menu. Thank you. Thank you after that unfortunate loss of all of my units. But now, let's actually go play the campaign proper.
"100 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Higara, our home. The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.